Oh, yes, people. And as you can see, we're all different now. We're all different. And that means, people, it's three of us. It is I, Mike CJ Knox, because CJ's not on the show. But people, get a pen, get a piece of paper, and write down how to play this game. It's my man Jordan told Jay today how to play the game. I am Mike Knox, and to my left, not today, we don't got Captain. We got Amber Defender?
Yes, absolutely.
What happened today that she needs to be defended from?
People are coming at her because she's a sweet person, and I am standing up for what is right. I'm standing up for what is right.
And then we got the rookie down there who has his phone in the camera. What's going on, rookie?
You know, I gotta sit here and say real quick, I usually fill in for one of you guys. And now to be a part of this new trio or whatnot. And when I was asked, like, hey, can you be a part of this? At first, I was like, nah, I'll probably be on next week. But then I picked out my beard and I said, I'll be on. So I'm glad to be here with you guys because you guys are obviously the more experienced individuals and I am the rookie. So, hi.
Well, today, God, I like this episode, Amber Defender. My guy Jordan got to shine, and we got to see again how silly, messy Fessy can be in a different way, and actually how dumb Nelson still can't play the game. But also, and not defending anybody, I said this to my wife. I was like,
Here we go.
How can I put this?
In words.
Certain women have to learn that playing the game is not giving up your hoo-hoo. And because you give up your hoo-hoo does not mean you cannot go into the elimination. That's all I'm going to say, Olivia.
So you're against politicking is what you're saying.
Politicking is what they call it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's literally a term for it. Yeah.
I've never heard of this term. I just wanted to say off rip.
Challenge word.
I just want to say off rip. I thought Mike should. I think you should do voiceover for an hour because that was good. Woo.
Well, how many licks it take to get to a Tootsie Roll Pop? Only Olivia and Nelson.
This definitely fit this whole conversation, but carry on.
Okay,
But your thoughts, Amber Defender, of today's episode?
I enjoyed it for what it was. It wasn't like super explosive. Like, I love a good fight, like a big argument, but there wasn't none of that. But I mean, it was juicy and it was kind of funny to see Jordan and Anissa kind of get their comeuppance because clearly Jay and Michelle, you took the first shot. So it's like, well, you can't be mad. You can't be a sore loser. It's like you started this. I'm just confused at the anger and confusion from them. I feel
like in the beginning they understood when it came to the deliberation room where they were like, because even when Jay, he made a reference where he's like, oh, I wonder why we're in here for. He knew, but when they lost the challenge, I feel like I'm jumping the gun here. No. But once that happened later on, that's when they really was like, it reminded me of this scene of Boondocks where what's the guy's name?
Butt cheeks, booty butt.
No. The guy, the next door neighbor, he was always good.
Yeah,
I can't think of it. But Tom, and he start cursing. He says F. It's a random thing, but that's what it reminded me of. He understood why he was in there, and then when stuff happened, he started cussing. But carry on. Lead the show.
Boondocks reference in MTV The Challenge, Ride or Die. I like it, but
I came prepared.
I liked it because I'm a fan of the moving car challenges.
Yeah.
Right. So, we talked before, Amber Defender, and Rookie. You'll know, like I like the politicking side of it, but sometimes I don't because I don't understand how people don't understand how to play the game. Mm-hmm. And it's been so many seasons. It's like how you don't know how to play the game. So all this fair and God, what'd you call that? That's such a bad word. Politicking.
Yeah, politicking.
Okay. So all these women all these years do that, and they think it away because you give up some hoo-hoo, that all of a sudden you don't have to worry about not going into the elimination. So when Jordan and them won this challenge, and they were flying through this challenge, which was easy for Anissa because she didn't have to do nothing. I mean, big old Anissa, and I don't mean that in disrespectful way. I'm just saying, like, but Anissa didn't have to get up and run of the car. She just had to sit there, go in there and come in and out of the car, and that makes Jordan be able to shine the way he can shine. That now you even got other women finding him attractive because he's just kicking ass in the challenges. Meanwhile, Tori's in the background, and hey, what happens? Did they rekindle anything? I just had makeup sex. They're in a challenge house. What are you doing in a challenge house? You get some hoo-hoo and you move on. So, They win that challenge. We knew who were going, as you said, from weeks before. Amber and them threw, not Amber, I'm sorry. Threw them in there twice, Anissa and Jordan. So you knew Jay and Michelle was going in there. But the other names were the ones that were intriguing and what led us. And like you said, messy, fessy. How could you? I don't understand how you could speak one way to your partner or in confessions, and then all of a sudden you act when you get back behind someone's back, you're talking, oh, they want to play this game. Let's go play this game. It's the game. You understand the game, then stop crying like a little girl. Go pick up Josh, and y'all can be, buddies again, and come back in here and be messy, fessy, and dumb, Josh. And then Michelle was like, why are you upset that you knew you were going in? So Amber comes to give you a hug, and you snuff her?
Right.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah.
Well, with all respect, she did say in the confession and to Amber, hey, that's just how I get it. It's nothing personal. So that's why when Amber Defender says she wants to defend Amber today, the floor is yours. What's there to defend?
I'm just defending the fact that Amber was being a nice person, and now Michelle is on Twitter saying another.
It's some dirt behind the dirt.
You can't apologize and then backtrack and then start throwing shady tweets. That's all I'm saying. She was rude to Amber. That's clear. Everyone saw it. So her trying to make it seem like it was something else when it's like we have eyes. It's a little bit ridiculous. But Michelle, she got her comeuppance, so I'm going to lay off on her. She already got enough to deal with.
Because she's home now.
Yeah.
and you saying Michelle's on Twitter like talking trash?
She is. She absolutely is.
Ooh, juicy. Rookie, your take on tonight's episode?
It was fun. I usually watch because I love the challenges, and I feel like once I saw the stuff with the cars and everything, because it was like this action hero like thing, I said, "Oh, I think I should talk about that because that is so cool." And I even made a little tweet saying I would do this because a lot of stuff that TJ or JT wants to do is some wild stuff, and I'm not a fan of that stuff because I don't like wild stuff. But I thought it was a fun episode. It was fun. It was definitely fun, and it was definitely the episode. I want to make sure because I took notes because I'm trying to get familiar with all these characters.
Because you also want to know how to play the game. Because Jay doesn't know how to play the game. This is why
Jay?
He keeps getting. This why got kicked off Survivor, and now he's been kicked out of here 3 times because he doesn't know how to play the game.
We're talking about Jay, right?
Yeah, I like Jay though. That's the sad part. I actually like Jay.
He don't seem like a bad guy. He really don't. And no pun intended
for
from me, but I'm just saying it just you got that. Good job. He don't seem like really a bad guy. He just seemed like he made a choice, and obviously that cost him. And I don't know. I don't hate Jay. I don't feel like when everyone cheered against him later on, and I don't mean to jump ahead.
No, go right ahead.
But when they did all that, I was kind of like, I don't really hate this dude. I can understand why everyone said, let's get this rat out of here because he don't know how to play the game. But I'm like, this guy seemed like a really good guy. Like, I don't know. That's what I got out of it. But I didn't watch Survivor and what else he ever did. So
I'm not a Survivor
guy.
guy.
Nice. Like, he's never been like an evil person ever. So I don't have any thoughts of that. So I can agree with you on that. But this season, he definitely, I don't know if it was maybe because he was with Michelle, but
he tried to pick his big boy pants on and stunt with the big dogs. He tried to stunt with the big dogs.
Yeah, and I can agree to that. I think a lot of is he just for me because I don't know. Obviously, that's why I go on the show as the rookie because I'm brand new to everything.
Yeah.
Has he done this before? He's a rookie, right?
No, this is the first time like with the blunders with like who he nominated. This is the first time because I feel like the previous times he was more so like always. No, actually he did do one time. I forgot about the time with Cam and Leroy. Okay, never mind. Yeah, he be just doing dumb stuff. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Jay, you just be come next year better, please.
Well, we got someone in the chat saying James' main problem is when you win back to back, you aim for the top, you can't miss.
Right, that too. Like if you're gonna put someone up, you better pray they go home because if they come back, they're a big dog. They're gonna come straight for you, and we saw that they came straight for him.
And not for nothing, just to talk about that challenge. Once Jordan and Nissa won, I already knew. Like it was even clear as day. Like soon as Jordan and them won, I said, I already know one. I already had the name written down. just because I knew. And I love Banana's take. Said, I want to know who Banana who says
that's such a douchebag thing to do,
He
though.
is.
Bananas is such. I love Bananas. He's such a douche.
I don't. I
You
don't.
don't like Bananas?
You know,
It's
and for
potassium.
me, it stems
Bananas
from
are
me
healthy
because
for
I
you.
know the backstory of Banana's name, so I don't.
Okay.
Take the floor, Mike.
You just took it back. Well, when he said that, though, you were right. It was hilarious when you knew who were going who was going to go in there. Jade and them were definitely one of them.
Yeah.
But I want to go to the zone, right? When we know they make Jay and Michelle their pick, and then you got Messy Fessy, Nelson. I wish I had a name that would run with Nelson. It's stupid. Like whatever. I can't think of
Nelson.
it. Huh?
I don't know. That's the best I got right at the moment. Felson Nelson.
Well, that's
Well, give me
combined.
time, Mike. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. I know. I threw you in a spot. Listen, when someone
did.
comes in, they start pouring hot grits on you. You got to get up.
What?
All right.
Why would anyone pour grits on me? What is happening here?
So I was just saying, you gotta be prepared. You never know. So when someone put you in a
With
spot,
grits?
that was on the stove. Could have been coffee. Could have been oatmeal.
That's why no one's allowed in my kitchen.
been
But please take the
pasta.
floor. Please take the
You
floor.
don't know what it is, right?
No one's
but-
allowed in my kitchen. Now hearing that,
But
period.
but then you throw in, and then you got a Rachel. I can't even say his name. Olivia. So you got Nelson. So then they pull the safe one. So they're safe. All right. So Messy Fessy is like, yes, I'm off the hook. And then Olivia then pulls it, and you're like, you just know it's Nelson. So Nelson's faced with this decision, and this is what I don't get. This is what I'll tell you, rookie. It's things in this challenge. Like on one hand, I applaud him for getting past, because if it is a game, that's the game that was played. You lost that game, you move on. My thing is that Nelson, you gotta know there's some certain people you can't beat. And I've never understood this about the game when it comes to the final. There are certain people I'm not trying to fight or go against in the final.
Yes.
Right.
And you know, and
Maybe
you
he think he can beat Fessy, because Fessy will quit when it comes to eating food. We've seen that already. He is a sucker duck.
I thought this was actually really interesting. You're talking about that last scene when he had to pick between Fessy and Olivia, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so once again, rookie, and I'm catching up on all this history and stuff, but they play a little bit so they can catch you up on stuff. So they displayed some years back how Fessy pretty much went against him, eliminated him, and there was that history. So for me, I was kind of like, when he did pick Olivia, which I do compliment what you're saying. I agree with what you're saying, where he pretty much said he looked past that, right?
At
Olivia.
some point, I'm picking the hoe over the bro.
But I would have picked Olivia over, because I would have sat here and got homeboy back.
I'd have got him back.
I would have got him back. I would have gone back. I would have said, yo, I forgive you. I
Mhm.
understand and all that stuff. But you know how this game worked, though, right? So I don't understand why he didn't pick him either. And even when I was taking notes, I think I stopped taking notes because I started laughing. But yeah.
I agree with. Okay, that makes sense, because Casey. I mean, even honestly, not even, because Casey, I haven't seen much of her this entire
They're just
season.
floating by.
Yeah.
Like these big brother. I'm sorry. I'm gonna just keep it real. Okay. I don't mean to get personal, but I'm gonna get personal. Big brother, kiss my ass. I want all the big brother participants to be eliminated. Outside of Casey, all of you suck. Come at me, CJ Knox. CJ
I
got my
appreciate
back.
that you made that
Terrell
highlight.
got my back.
I appreciate
Wes got my back. You know, I think Wes had a little racist little moment there in the past. But I let that go. Okay.
Wait, what is happening?
Just
Oh my gosh.
defending certain people. That's all, sir. That's all. That's all. But they had to go. So Nelson was dumb. For the one time you picked the hoe over the bro. And then you're thinking, right? And it's another thing about, what do you call it? I can't get the word out. It's just so ridiculously.
Politicking.
Like politics, and then throw that in there. Okay.
Right. Okay. Let me write that down
Yeah,
real
you need
quick.
to write that down. Take notes.
Okay. Politicking. Okay.
They don't even work, right? Because she literally said, "Oh, he got some making up to do," which means she's still finna give him some. So
I think Olivia just doesn't, like, I've noticed she doesn't take things too personal.
Personal.
That's something I can respect to a point, because honestly, like how Michelle and Jay were acting, I'm looking at y'all like, not you.
What
But
part?
also,
The
it's
part
like,
down in the pit or the zone?
yeah, in the zone, I'm like, what? Please, Olivia. Every time that she's been put in a predicament, she's always been like, "Oh, it's a game. I get it, and I can respect that." Like even the one time when she told Nelson to nominate her to kind of like make it not look like they were so aligned.
Right.
So I appreciate that she can separate the game and
But I feel like she still was kind of hurt in this thing. But I do agree with you're saying, because she did say I understand. But after she was like, yeah, he owes me.
Yeah.
He owes me. But I do agree. But even when you say Jay and Michelle, I feel like that once they lost, that's when that side came up where they were. Because at first I still stand by, they understood why they were in there. Like they caused all this. Like it was immediate. Like they had to have known. When it came to names, they were number one. Number one immediately. They had to have known that. I'm talking a lot, but yeah, Jay and Michelle.
No. But the Fessy hookup curse is real. All the hookups are gone. Well, he needs to be gone.
Who?
He needs to be gone. Messy Fessy. I can't stand him. I can't stand his face. I can't say what his name stands for because he don't even represent his own name. Again, I just told you, Big Brother kissed my ass. That's all I'm saying.
Just that ass, by the way. Just that ass.
No, not the ass of UPRE.
No, that's what I'm pointing up. I'm pointing up to you, not me, because I have no problem with Big Brother. I don't even watch you guys, so I don't know. But
not the sisters on Big Brother though. Just the cat.
Yeah, just apparently the brothers. Just kiss his ass.
We love Amber. I love Amber.
Yes. Is she from Big Brother?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, she is?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Everybody but Amber. Because Amber I did cheer for her. I like her with Darrell. So I don't have a problem with Amber, but I do think sometimes that she gotta it's the game. And again, this is the problem. Yeah, this is the problem with the game, that certain players don't really make it. And I think she got by having Darrell, and them skating under that Darrell banner and her being a rookie mantra that got them where they got. But these people got to get their emotions out of the game. Like, I'm serious. Like, that's why I don't agree with Nelson's decision, but I think he kept an emotion out of it. And for whatever dumb reason, because I think the reason was dumb, you still send Fessy in there. He's the better of the competitors to lose. That's just me. Because I never understood why people get mad about sending in the best people. What you mean? Why am I sending you in? I get I'm supposed to, in your world, because you've been playing longer than me, I'm supposed to keep you. No, why would I fucking keep you? You got to
go. No, absolutely.
You got numbers.
You are a threat. You are a threat to me. You have to get out.
That's why I miss guys like Corey. I miss like CJ.
Me too. I don't even know him.
I miss the big bad guys.
I miss you, Corey.
The guys who would come in, and Corey didn't win nothing, but he came in.
Then I don't care about you, Corey. I hate you.
But he wasn't afraid to go after the guys. You know what I mean? And that's when
I like you, Corey.
I actually like Jay in that manner, because Jay got picked on so bad. What, his first season? He got picked on so bad, and Fessy knocked him out, bro. Like, he picked him up, and like, when I say knocked, I mean they stopped the match. They'll win the damn towel.
So he's a loser. Why am I cheering this guy on?
Well, because I mean, he got slammed. If ain't nobody grabbing you one-on-one, I think he is a Jordan type of competitor. Yeah, I do think Jay can be that kind of a competitor. He just happens to not know how to play the game, or he's just not. It hasn't worked in his favor. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I like Jay. Not so much Michelle. Yeah, but now you're saying she's talking.
I kind of liked Michelle, because I mean, and not like this is an infinity.
Like her face.
No. That's not true. First off, Michael, please stop talking for me. Mute your mic. Second off, please mute your mic. How dare you? You brought me on this show, and then you want to sit here and disrespect me. Go Birds! But but I liked one of the things I liked about her is she said, I want to be on the show, and they were talking about one of the things they would do about winning. And I really liked what she was like. Jay was talking about there was medical bills for his mom or something like that. And she was like, yeah, if I could win this, although I want it for me, I want to help him. I just thought that was cool. That's all. I like stuff like that.
Well, all their write-it out should say that, to be honest.
They should, but are they? Are they?
Well, some writers, I don't think, like, I don't get that Nisa Jordan pairing. Right. And I get that, because I said this to Amber Defender. I just I don't believe in Anissa. I don't believe in Anissa's ability. Right. I'm not questioning her heart. She has more heart than anybody I've ever, one of the most people I've ever seen on this program. She will never give up, but she just can't do it. You know what I mean? Like, you want to beat me in something, have me walk up and down the stairs. You won. You know what I mean? You put us, but remember early on, Amber defended the ring ones where they had the circle and you couldn't go out the circle. Put me in that little circle, I'm going to win. But if I got to go up and down these stairs, I just, I'm tapping right there. I can eat the food. No, I'm lying. I can't even eat the food. See, I wouldn't do this show because I might none of that stuff. Wait till you get to the finals, rookie.
He's
and you got to eat pigs. Or balls off of a rat's ass. Am I lying, Amber defender? It'd be some
wait. It becomes like Fear Factor.
Oh, it becomes definitely Fear Factor.
Like fish eyes and like guts. It's really disgusting. Sometimes they blend it up and be like, you gotta drink it. And it's
or the crunchy ones
for real.
They bust when they bite them and they bust.
Yeah, it sounds like we're joking, but we're so serious. Like, this is how it is.
I don't listen. I love that I was asked to be here, but don't you dare ask me to be a part of those episodes. I will not show up. No, I will gladly. The rookie will take his exit,
and they got a bucket, and they're like. It gets really bad, yo. Especially they show it.
It sounds wild.
They'll be like drinking it, and some of the they'll throw up in their mouths, and they'll go back in, and they still have to keep drinking it.
Why I don't like Fessy? He left his girl out to dry in the final. They were losing, but the rule is, and you want to gain CJ's respect, just don't give up. You just don't quit. You can lose,
right?
You just can't quit. This is why I don't like Leo Rush. People say, well, it's a wrestling fan. People like Leo Rush. No, I'm sorry. I'm a wrestling fan.
No, you're not.
I'm a respecter.
You're not sorry.
I'm a respecter of the challenge. You knew coming onto the challenge, Leo Rush, what you were in for. So don't give me the whole, I'm missing home. See, you're like, I will buy.
Yeah.
I forgot that there was a season that he was on. Right. I legit forgot. I literally thought this was going to go somewhere else.
Oh.
And then when you said that, I was like, oh, right. He was on for a period. I just forgot. That's all.
He was talking mad junk too about taking out CJ and them. Like he was talking, and I'm sitting here like, I doubt it, but I'm here for you, dog. And then he went home. He's like, I'm messing my wife. Like, she was pregnant before you came. So Leo Rush, sorry, wrestling world, I like you. Don't ever come back to this world. All right, stay in your lane. All right, stay in your lane. And you got to see these finals when we coming up because I wonder what CJ got next. All right. And it's more people coming. Amber Defender, you know these things. Is there? Come on.
No.
Nobody else is showing up. Okay. All right. How close are we to a final?
We got
I think about 6 episodes left.
Yeah, we got like a few more. We got at least like maybe like 4 more people need to go home. 4 more.
You think they're changing destinations? No destination changes. Okay. All right, what else I got here? Okay, so nobody's showing up. Damn, nobody else though. I'm not getting CJ. Okay, damn it. Maybe CJ will show up on All Stars. Maybe. Damn it. Okay, I'm sorry. I got my feelings there for a second, Rick. You see my name? I gotta change my name. CJ's not coming. I thought I had a spoiler alert. I'll just go back to regular.
I'm sorry.
Nobody. Just Mike Knox. I'm not important anymore.
You are important. You're great because you led this amazing show.
Damn it.
What do you think about them kind of teasing next week a little bit this episode with Jordan and Nerys getting close and Tori being reasonably bothered, I would say. Oh, for God's sake.
That was random. So like I feel like the last few episodes they were getting close. And the mega powers are exploding. So I look forward to seeing what next week holds.
You gonna leave my hand out there? Bring it in! Bring it!
You're going the wrong way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there it is. Get it! Yeah!
Yeah! Damn, you have a really hard grip. Damn, take it easy.
You have
sweaty.
I do have sweaty palms. You have small hands.
Well, yeah, because I'm an average man, Michael.
Well, that's why we can't see you in person and go, Martha. Because when you're over 6'2", you got a beard, you're supposed to say, Martha.
I still say that. How dare you? I do.
Martha. Listen, so no, I love Tori as a competitor. But I never liked her checkered past. From Are You the One and all those shows,
It happens. Everyone.
I know. Plus, listen, if I was young and single and on MTV, I would be Corey too. So okay, all right. It's like you're trying to put me in my place. I'm trying to be a better person. You know, I'm taking counseling now, so I guess got to be a better person within it. Starts with me.
Who is this? King Cash. I don't like being compared to Nelson. I'm not a fan of that. Who is this guy? I don't like that. That's not good. I know. I've watched enough of this show to know that's not good.
He's a Noxer. It's okay.
No, stop being a Noxer. Be a part of the Jack Pack community. Where's H? Oh, he's not here. Oh God, I miss him.
Good.
But I'm part of the Jack Pack community,
and I'm a part of Noxus. I forgive you. You know what? Being compared to Nelson is great.
No, it ain't.
And I'll be back next week.
Besides your hair.
Get out, Mike Knox.
Sorry, it's just the truth.
That is not.
I know it's not. I'm clearly. I know. I've watched the show enough.
For God's sakes, have some class. For God's sakes.
It's literally 10 o'clock at night. Class is not happening. How dare you?
Hey, class is always in session.
Oh, shut up, Michael.
Always.
Oh, shut up with your Saved by the Bell an analogy.
Now you hating on when I wake up in the morning and my longest out of the morning. I don't think I'm ever.
I wasn't born, Michael. I wasn't born.
By the time I grab my books and I give myself a look, I'm
born.
at the corner just in time to see the. But you have TBS.
Who?
Turner Broadcast System.
They came here to see the challenge. How dare you?
Well, you the one, brother. You can't see. Okay.
So Olivia and Horacio, sorry, it's Horacio. They now have, I think, 3 wins, 3 eliminations.
In the pit, in the zone.
Yeah.
Oh, they've been kicking all kinds of ass, honestly.
The team is good. That's
honestly, one of the things, if I could just say real quick, just real quick, because we zoomed right by, but when we were doing the challenge earlier, and Horatio, I feel like I pronounced his name all wrong.
That's why I never say his name.
But he was doing this challenge was I really liked this challenge. I thought it was really cool. But he was doing stuff, and Olivia mentioned like, oh, when he's underneath pressure, he cracks and stuff. But I'm like, girl, like this guy's really hopping over cars trying to get the keys, because once you drop the keys, you're disqualified. But I'm sitting there saying, Homeboy's really doing a lot, and for you to say that, I felt like it was like almost like, yeah, why are you struggling? Because this is hard. I don't know. Like I just wanted to say that, but I like Olivia. I really do.
I'm glad you've been back there, because I wanted to bring up as well. Mm-hmm. I love Jordan. Wasn't a fan of Jordan at first, but I understood where Jay was getting mad. If it's about competition, and Jordan a lot of times says it's about competition. Yeah. So he picks and chooses when he wants it to be the challenge. What's the challenge anyway? So all of that's encompassing. So don't play both sides of how to play the game, Jordan. And that's one of the things about Jordan I never liked about him, is that if it's about the competition, Jay had every right to be complaining and bitching, like, shut up then. Let me hear what it's like but also this is what they do all the time. When you're in there, they're helping who they want to help. Mm-hmm. So it's a catch-22. But
you're talking about that final challenge. Yeah, it seemed like the whole house wanted
the whole, but I couldn't. You saw Nelson didn't say a single word the entire time. Right. He just, but you're right. I wouldn't have wanted to be her upside down spinning, and I wouldn't have wanted to be him having to go back and forth trying to hear. That was very, like when they walked in, you seen them say, this is going to be hard tonight. But I've seen harder, to be honest with you, than what this challenge was. But to answer your question, Amber Defender, I like Jordan to mess up with Tori. To be honest with you, like, I think she broke his heart, and Jeff for that. And plus, I think old girl's one of the cutest women to ever participate in the challenges. So
she definitely is a beautiful woman. I definitely can't take that from her. I personally just would have avoided that situation, because I think it's too sticky.
It is very too sticky being in that house, and it's still a competition.
Yeah,
and you never know what happened. And you know what? I thought it'd be good for you to be here. See you, get out of here.
Do you know what? Do you remember from I believe it was I forgot the name of it. But basically, it was Exile, I believe, and they would like have them do the challenges away from people.
Yes, I missed those, and they would come back.
I think they need to bring that back, because while I still think that Horacio and Olivia is a very, very strong team, it looks bad that 2 of their wins and eliminations, the peanut gallery
has helped them
significantly.
Yeah.
So I just hope that maybe that's something they implement. In the future of going back to those type of eliminations.
MTV, CJ, we know you watching.
Yeah.
Okay, here she go. Typically captain. Tonight she's Amber Defender. Okay. She had a good point. Bring back some of the old things that made sense. And you're right. I like that because it gave another mystery to what's going on. The house doesn't know what's going on. The house has to wait to see who comes back. And you're right. And I'm with you with that. That's what I said. That's why about the thing about Jay that did bother me. Like sometimes you like shut the, like this ain't them battling in like hall brawl or something like that where you don't dictate the outcome. But when they're sitting there saying, no, go left, go higher. No, it's that piece. That's like, damn, I'm supposed to be taking them on, not all.
It's interference. It's nonetheless interference.
It's completely interference.
It's unfair for sure. It's definitely unfair. So I definitely think that they should implement just having them go, and it adds another aspect, as you said. Hi, Charlene. But yeah, definitely work on that because I'm tired of the peanut gallery carrying a lot of these eliminations.
Well, before we got out of here, my thing from last week, I've been doing it every week now. So I didn't understand how to do it the first couple of weeks, Amber. Defender, captain. I'm supposed to pick different people every week based on what I think is going to happen before the show airs, like we do with the challenges, right? So I've been picking it now. So I'm back to being tied for 18 people. Now it's tied with 18 people, and there's about 10,000 of us tied at 18. But I'm there. I'm in the top 20 in this competition because tonight I picked the rookie pair to win the final. I thought I didn't think it would be them, but I thought a rookie pair would go in, and I also picked that there would be moving vehicles. Now, did I kind of cheat a little bit? Yes, I did. But hey, that's not my fault. That's on the internet. So
exactly.
Final words, rookie, before we get out of here.
Wow, I'm not used to this. That's the best I got. I wasn't prepared.
I can't with him.
I do have some final words here. First off, I want to sit here and say I want to thank the King of the Noxers and Amber Defender for having me on. This was a fun episode. Like I said earlier, I'm usually filling in, and the fact that there's this new trio, we got to come up with a name eventually. I'm calling Beyonce immediately though, so you guys have to deal with Kelly and Michelle. I called Beyonce. How dare you? And thank you guys in the chat for watching this review because this was a fun review.
Yeah, I like this show. I love when Amber Defenders, it's that time of year, and it's funny because your memories always come up with what you did this time last year, and we were doing it this time last year. So I always think that's pretty cool. Amber Defender, final words on tonight's episode.
I loved it because it was a little bit of a karmic turnaround. It was like Jay and Michelle tried it with Jordan and Anissa. It didn't work out. Jordan and Anissa gave it back. It worked out for them. I loved it. So good episode.
Fasil. I'm supposed to call you by your real name, remember? Fasil. You're an idiot. Oh, look at her acting like her power. I don't even like Anissa, but she wouldn't even act like she had power. Literally. Like they were trying to, for once, they were just having to, every time somebody wins, everybody thinks somebody's trying to rub it in their face that they won. They won, mother melon farmer. What do you think I'm supposed to do? Sit here and be
good cleanup. That was a good cleanup. Clean up on aisle 5, and Mike did a great job.
That, right? Look how I fixed
that. No, I saw that. That was a great job.
We're going to get out of here, guys. We thank you, as always, for clicking in and chiming in. We love you. Could be anywhere else, but you chose to be right here, so we appreciate that. Make sure you please like, follow, and subscribe. Unpopular Review. We're going to have our end-of-the-year reviews coming up soon. Okay, in categories, we got our Christmas movies coming up. If you have not seen A Christmas Story at Christmas, go watch it. HBO Max. I never thought a sequel from 33 years ago could be
I wasn't
good.
Even born.
Just as good as
who picked that?
I did. The Christmas Story comes on every single Christmas for the last 20 years, and for the last 10 years for 24 hours. How could you not have seen A Christmas Story? You should try out, kid. What are you talking about? I got the lamp. You saw my room. I have the lamp. The hot sex in the window. I have it.
Oh my God.
It's a funny movie. And I ain't got you watching Police Academy. I didn't make you watch Wildcats. Anyway,
you made me watch The Notebook.
Yeah, and you love it. And you love it. Say it. I'm a bird. I'm a bird.
Let's go birds.
Listen, guys. We're going to get out of here, y'all. For Captain Shay, the Amber Defender, the rookie, Mike. I used to be known as CJ Knox. We're out of here, y'all. Peace.